Awakened by the Tao, the inner revolution of a lost soul, sometimes evil, seems ineradicably like a fire that consumes everything. But what if even the most indomitable character cannot be tamed, but awakened? What if anger and ego are merely masks of a soul that has lost itself? Today I tell you the story of Jian, a boy, known for his aggression and mockery, but who, deep inside, cried out for something he could not name, a father who could no longer reach him, and a Tao master who did not suppress him but showed him. What follows is not a fairy tale, but an inner journey, a revolution without struggle, an awakening through silence, insight, and the Tao. Let us begin.
Not the devilish character.
His name was Jian, and where his name meant strength, he brought only chaos. A boy with fire in his eyes and anger in his blood. Those who knew him feared him, not because he was strong, because he was unpredictable, venomous, dangerous. His father Zen loved him, as a father does. But that love was tested. Day after day, fights, lies, mockery, and destruction. Jian didn't lie out of fear. He lied out of pleasure. He told the neighbor that he had stolen, only to see the chaos that followed. He gave a coin to a beggar, then snatched it away and laughed loudly when the man tried to be grateful. His worst sin? Not his actions, but his pride, his arrogance, his impenetrable shield of ego. Jian tried everything, talking being punished, locking him in the basement. But the more he tried to tame his son, the wilder Jian became. Until one day an old servant whispered, "On Mount Jian lives a Tao master. He once tamed a bandit who thought he was a wolf." Jian did not hesitate. As a last-ditch effort, he sent Jian up the mountain, not to lose him, but in the hope of finding him. 2. The teachings of the Tao master. The master said little when Jian arrived. No welcome, no judgment, only silence. On the first day, Jian was handed a rusty bell. Let it ring. Without sound, the master said. Jian chuckled. He shook it, hit it, smashed it. Nothing. The master watched quietly, then said softly, "The truth cannot be forced." The following days were followed by other lessons. A candle in the wind. Jian had to protect the flame as the mountain storms howled around them. Every time the light went out, the master said, "Anger is like this wind, destroys what you try to save." Later he brought Jian to a pond full of mud. "Look," he said. Jian saw himself, distorted, dark.
Out.
Only when the water calmed did his true face appear. "A man who believes nothing," said the master, "believes even his own lies." Days turned into weeks. Jian fought against the master, against the lessons, against himself, until one day he screamed, "Why should I care?" The master replied, "Because a stone doesn't know it's cold, but you do." And in that silence something broke, not anger, not pride, but tears. For the first time. 3. The return home. When Jian returned to his father's house, no one recognized him. His shoulders were still as broad, his feet as heavy, but his gaze was soft, his presence silent. He bowed before the gate. His father looked at the stranger in surprise, until the boy spoke. "I once smashed your window with a stone," Jian gasped. That night, Jian found his old dagger under his pillow. He picked it up, looked at it, and brought it to his father. "I don't need to bear pain anymore. To be strong," he said simply. During dinner, it was silent, until Jian, just before he ate, closed his eyes. A small gesture of thanks, Taoist. Sincere, Zen looked at him, and did the same. The servant smiled. The house felt lighter, as if a shadow had left. Conclusion and moral. The world does not change by punishing darkness. It changes by awakening consciousness. Jian was not tamed by violence, but by insight, by silence, by letting go of his ego. The greatest mask of all. Everyone carries a piece of Jian within them. The struggle, the pride, the pain, but also the ability to change. Think about that when anger arises, and you want to fight back, or when you see someone who seems lost, because, as the master said, even a stone does not know that it is cold, ... But you do. And as the story itself says, even a shadow can move away if you let the light in. Did you find this story inspiring? Then subscribe to my channel for more spiritual stories, lessons from the Tao, and inner growth. Press like, share this story, and leave a comment with your insight.